Hi guys, welcome again to Learning Tree, the fun way we treat Junior Pro. My name is Kwesi, and for today's lesson we have one person that needed something translated, and that person is Daniel. Daniel, thanks again for your continued support. And these are the things that Daniel wanted to know. Why does he keep leaving again? Why does he keep leaving? Now that in Tree can be said as Adentina Oko Sara. Again, Adentina Oko Sara. If we were to break it down, if one would say Adenti, that in Tree is how come or why. Now Oko is does he go. Sara means always. Adentina Oko Sara. One last time. Adentina Oko Sara. Slower. Adentina Oko Sara. The next thing Daniel wanted to know was, you are my God. Again, you are my God. Now that in Tree can be said as Wuni Minyame. Again, Wuni Minyame. One last time. Wuni Minyame. So who is you? Ni is Minyame is my God. Again, Wuni Minyame. Let's be slow. Wuni Minyame. One last time. Wuni Minyame. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, you always say bad things. Again, you always say bad things. Now that in Tree can be said as Wuka Boneda. Again, Wuka Boneda. One last time. Wuka Boneda. Let's break it down. Wuka is you speak, or you're always saying. Boni is wrong things or bad things. Da is always. So again, Wuka Boneda. Slower. Wuka Boneda. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, lift it from where? Again, lift it from where? Now that in Tree can be said as Mimasu free ehe. Again, Mimasu free ehe. One last time. Mimasu free ehe. If I were to break it down, if I say Mimasu, what I'm saying is where should I lift it? Free ehe from where? So again, Mimasu free ehe. Slower. Mimasu free ehe. The next thing Daniel wanted to know was, what is happening? Again, what is happening? Now that in Tree can be said as Dana Ekosu, but you can also say Dana Erikosu. Again, Dana Erikosu, or you can say Dana Ekosu. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, do you have extra? Again, do you have extra? Now that in Tree can be said as Wuwo Moroswo. Again, Wuwo Moroswo. Literally translated, if I say Wuwo, what I'm trying to say is, do you have? Moroswo is extra. So again, Wuwo Moroswo. One last time. Wuwo Moroswo. Slower. Wuwo Moroswo. The next thing Daniel wanted to know was, you are so extra. Again, you are so extra. Now that in Tree can be said as Wuye Surunku. Again, Wuye Surunku. So if I say Wuye, what I'm saying is you are Surunku. Literally translated is different or special or unique. Yeah, unique is the best word. So in this context, right, if I want to say extra, what I'm saying is you're unique. So again, Wuye Surunku. One last time. Wuye Surunku. Slower. Wuye Surunku. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, give me extra. Again, give me extra. Now that can be said in three different ways. The very first way one can actually say that is Maminia Akachri. Again, Maminia Akachri. One last time. Maminia Akachri. So if I say Mami, what I'm saying is give me. Nia is whatever it is. Akachri is whatever is left over. You can also say Mami Moswo. Slower. Mami Moswo. And the third way one can actually say that is Maminia Abrosu. Again, Maminia Abrosu. One last time. Maminia Abrosu. Again, Maminia is give me whatever it is. Abrosu is whatever is left over, or literally translated. Adia, if I say Adia Abrosu, what I'm saying is this thing has gone over the limit. So it's literally extra. The word extra. So extra is said. So extra, as we showed in the previous one, can literally be said in three different ways. Near akachri, which is whatever is left over or whatever is left behind. The next one is abrusu. Abrusu, whatever is over, which again is extra. And lastly, mroswo. Again, mroswo. One last time. The next thing Daniel wanted to know was, what happened to his leg? Again, what happened to his leg, guys? As usual, I'm outside, so you hear planes, you hear the wind from the tree. I'm trying my level best to actually speak when there's no noise, but clearly I can't predict the wind, right? So again, what Daniel wanted to know was, what happened to his leg? Again, now that inTWI can be said as Diana a year ni nine. Again, Diana a year ni nine. One last time. Diena eye ni nine. Slower. Diena eye ni nine. To break it down. Diena is what? Eye ni nine happened to his leg. Again. Diena eye ni nine. One last time. Diena eye ni nine. And 9 is leg. inTWI. So the next thing Daniel, or should I say the last thing Daniel wanted to know was how to say lock it. Again, lock it. So inTWI, that is to. Again, to, we just lock it. To. If I want to say lock that or lock that thing, I'll say to adienu, which means lock that thing. So just lock it inTWI is to. Again, lock it inTWI is to. Guys, thanks again for your continued support. Daniel, I truly appreciate all your support. Guys, remember, if you like the content of the channel, right, click on the like button, subscribe button, and bell button for future notifications. You know what? Again, as I said, sorry, I'm outside. I can't control the wind. I can't control the planes. I can't control the cars. But again, guys, thanks again for your continued support. See you next week. Bye.